What goofy nickname do you give your pets? Herbert, Bertie, Bert, Bort, Bortus, Bortus McTortoise. He's a cat, not a turtle, by the way. My dogs are called Pablo and Pedro. Bad idea lol, so now they're basically both called Pablo Pedro. He was small and his name is Oliver. No matter how big he gets, he will always be Smoliver. My special little boy. I had a cat who, for reasons I cannot explain, I started to call Soldier Boy. Handsome lil sumbitch. Too many. There are new names every day. Thanks to the Liberty TV commercials, my dog Liberty is now known as Liberty Bibbity. They get random honorifics: senator, doctor, the honorable, the most esteemed, etc. Our cat is Rosie, but I like to call her Roast Potato. Peterbilt because of the eyebrows on our miniature schnauzer. Looks like a Peterbilt truck. One of my cats is Fluffybutt and the other is Fuzzybutt. 2 names. My boxer just passed away in April. He was 11. His name was Tanker because he weighed a whopping 105 pounds and was built like a tank. My daughter called him Manky Mank. Had a boxer when I was a teenager named James. We called him James Earl Bones. X200B. I always wanted to name a dog Ask Him. When someone wanted to know his name, I would say ask him. Barbie Schmool or Schmool Barber. Cat's name is Midnight. At this point it's devolved to me called her Miggly or the magical Mr. Mid-Stop Holes. Husband calls our dog Fartknocker. Bebo Bopperino. Actual name is Leo Face with Tears of Joy. Millard Fillmore. We have 2 dogs, an expensive golden doodle, and a rescue that we got for $100. We are not sure what he is. We call him Bargain Bin. We purchased a second SPHYNX kitten and my wife named her Penelope. For whatever reason our 5-year-old decided that name wasn't good enough and dubbed her PP Pickle Nips. Yeah, that name stuck. His name is Nathan Nugget Jones. He's a guinea pig. Chunkarino, Natharino, Potato Man, Best Little Boy, Handsomest Boy, Chunky, Dummy. I had a better fish named Sriracha, but I liked to call her Sabacha. I don't know why I did, but she didn't seem to care. The Dark Destroyer, name given by my young brother and sister to a dog who eats everything he shouldn't. My dog is called Maximum, but I call him so many names. Stinky, Stinky Boy, Poo Pants, Poo Poo, Barber, Lil Man, Floofer, Handsome Lil Gentleman, Maxie, Maximus, Maxtifer, Best Boy. We started calling one of the dogs Stinky and, over time, it became Stinkerbell. The catchphrase is "What the hell, Stinkerbell?" And, he's probably the least smelly dog of the 3 we have, but the name just stuck. Poots because he's a gassy dog and sometimes he likes to stand in hallways doors and I call him Mahoney, like from Police Academy because I say move it, move it, move it. My pitbull Sarge who passed away, called him Boxhead or Radar because he had a nick in his ear from when he was born, so one ear stood straight up and the other folded down, so I always said he was looking for signals. Dingleberry. Because he sometimes has dingleberries. Mighty Stallion of the Cimarron. My little mini horse is unaware he is only 3 feet at the shoulder and 150 pounds. I've seen him try asserting dominance to a draft horse, stare down huge dogs, and drive away the dead lawn mower. And every time it storms, he stands in the wind, manere whipping, stance forward, staring down the thunderstorm that dares challenge him. His sister just goes in the barn to get out of the rain. Dog 1 Cookie, Poopy, Poopsie. Dog 2 Chips. My cat's name is Sika, which means cat in Hungarian. But sometimes I call her Disnofage Pighead or Seeker Maker Cat Whore. One of my cats is named Trip, but we call him Tripshit as in Dipshit because he makes dumb decisions. I also have a whose name is Dublin. She is a golden doodle, so she gets called by Doodlebug, Doodlebutt, and Doodle. My wife called our cat Valentina Tiny. I called her Big Eyes and then Big Eye Tuna. Eventually it morphed into Tiny Tuna. We have an elderly Pomeranian named Thor and we call him the following names: Paw Paw, Thornley Thornington III, Muttley P. Jackson, attorney at law. My boy has put on a few pounds because of steroids. He's had some paw issues. My SO has taken it upon himself to affectionately name my poor, drugged up, ravenous boy Tub Tub. His name's Conan. He has a white line from back head to mid-back. His nickname is Cocaine. Started as a joke until he now answers to it. We've got the floof, squish, and Lil Bit. The exclamation point in Lil Bit is important because you never say it calmly. I named our former stray cat Morty after Rick and Morty. But we call Mortimus Prime when he is being bad. Cat 1 Ebony, Boo Boo or Stripper Boots, Cat 2 Bijous, Poos or Helper Cat, Cat 3 Hope, Kiki or Defcon 1. My little cat is named Sam but I call her Ding Dong, and my big cat is named Linda and I call her Chungus. Because it's kind of funny to say I took Jeff to the park this week and people won't be sure if it's a date or a parent or a child or a dog. We have one cat we call Bitch Lips but her Christian name is Clover. Our other cat's name is Maple but we call her Meatball. Fuzzalumpagus. She's ridiculously fluffy. Never masquerade cats are like that. Look them up for some adorable cat pics. Gooberinis. Bella Bo Bella aka as Trip Hazard. I call my dogs Thing 1 and Thing 2. Manatee because he's my little man T. I have a cat named Eclipse. We call her Eclit or Eclitoris. I just call every pet we have Baby. Like Baby, what are you doing up there? Even if the pet in question is already a senior. Tactical Testicle. Testicle with teeth. Gillette. The Sack. Her Majesty. My wife calls our cat Mrs. Goggins for some reason. That's nothing like her name. We have two dogs known as Poof and the Floof. Pooper. It's oftentimes affectionate but infrequently said with malice. We have a cat we call the Contractor. Little Miss Stinky but ha 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 ha. Recently I've been calling my dog Douglas in a funny way to sort of spook him. LOL, his name is Hunter. Not my cat, but my friend's family nicknamed their old cat Fat Bastard. You can guess why. My pup's name is Iggy and sometimes we call him Iggy Bean or Bean Boy. Wavioli due to my cat looking like a wobbit from Looney Tunes. Kitty's nicknames are Kitty Man, Mr. Kitty, Dids, Diddy Dude, Diddy Man, Diddy, Diddy Boy. Clementine is Angel, Angel Baby, Stinks, Stinkaroo. Archie is just Buddy. Actually that was his original name, we changed it when we got him. Trixie is Dog or Stupid Dog. Go away, I don't like dogs, I like cats, said as in giving her all the kisses. Sazonalgid, Sausage Doggy, was an ear, Weenie Da Dog. I miss my best friend. Pooter Bear, he was a 5 pounds 2 kilo Yorkie. My Snuggle Puggle. My Void Frankie has a ping pong brain, so I call him Goldfish. LOL. I add business to the end of their names. I really have no idea why, but it is what it is and I won't stop. We have turtles, one of them is called Fishbutchen. Translated to English it's fish sandwich. Stinky Boy. Trash Goblin. gremlin, Uber, menace to society. The last one is ironic because my dog is 19 and mostly just sleeps. My dog's main nickname is Piggy because she is rotund, very food motivated, and snorts oinks when she wants her pink belly rubbed. This has spawned a bunch of different nicknames. Chief Pig Gums, Sweet and Sour Pork, Pig Mama, Snuggle Teddy Pig, and my person favorite non-pig related nickname, Thunderchud. Your Highness Queen Mew Your Majesty. Goofball Diva and a bunch of Danish. I really don't find any good translation for XD. Gary Wilson Jr. after the pet snail from